Hey, YouTube friends and family, what's up? Just Christina here. I'm going to summarize a video that I just released but deleted because I think I can do it in half the time without wasting your time. So, first of all, I want to talk about the earthquakes in Tonopah. And it's really cause for concern there simply because the munitions storage silos in that area, I don't know the amount of tonnage of munitions that are still stored there. But they don't just give up their land or their bases. So it's the prime location to store munitions. But there have been 566 earthquakes in that region in the past week. So are they all really earthquakes? Who knows? All right. Secondly, I want to talk about The Coming Food Crisis by Frank Ford and also the book entitled Putting Food By. Now, The Coming Food Crisis by Frank Ford was written in 1982. Talks about what we're encountering today with the government paying off farmers to either slaughter their cattle or not turn them into industry for slaughter. And it also talks about how the government will also pay farmers to set fire to their fields or simply not plant those crops and contribute to agriculture during that growing year because of the supply and demand or simply the control of agriculture. It is not anything new. It is nothing that we have not seen before. It is an ongoing cyclical control of the food chain, and we're seeing continued increase of goods over years, and over decades. Considering that a loaf of bread used to be 10 cents, blah, 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 all about inflation, but considering what is not food and how codependent we are on the grocery store, you guys, it's a really good idea to just grow something. Grow something, learn to can your own food, be resourceful, and put together a little seed box for yourself. You can go to the dollar store and buy seeds for $1, and oftentimes they are heirloom seeds. But it doesn't have to be a food crisis. We can avert this by being proactive and planting something and not being so codependent on the grocery store and the things that they tell us are food, because it's pretty horrible what's in the quote unquote food supply as preservatives and other binary agents of food. It's pretty gross. So just consider that it's the same narrative that they're parroting time and time again, but it's not really a crisis. It's a carefully orchestrated epidemic. So let's be proactive to prevent it, and pick up this book if you're interested, Putting Food By. It's got some really interesting off the wall tips and tricks and things that you wouldn't normally think about, just as far as the old go-tos. You need to have more than 30 cans of peas and 30 cans of beans and 30 cans of corn. Those are going to get really boring really quickly. So, it talks about even canning meat and fish and pumpkins and, your gourds and all kinds of wonderful things. So I cannot stress it enough. It's a fantastic compendium if you are a canner, and it will also help you to avert the coming food crisis because, again, it is just an orchestrated epidemic. So thank you so much for joining me, friends. Have a great day. Just Christina signing out.